quite got the torch yet.
But you have a lighter. Brad has a lighter.
Could you please light the torch?
In a moment. I'd like to welcome. Whoop, is it? This is not working either. Hello. Right. Thank you. I would like to welcome all his. Maybe I would like to welcome. Forget it. I would like to welcome all who stand here. This ceremony is conducted in the manner of the original tribes of Northern Europe, in the spiritual tradition known as Astrid, and may be different, particularly from which you are used to in weddings. I now ask for the 9 lamps to be lit, one for each of the realms known to our ancestors. First lamp. Next person.
Sorry.
First lamp, light in Asgard.
Help with all these short shit.
That'll teach him to be short.
Yeah, it will like.
I'll just kick him up the butt a bit more.
And that wick hasn't been trimmed.
Anytime, Doug.
That's not going to light, move on.
Light in Midgard.
Now the wick's going to be
Oh god.
7 petals. You get this.
Oh no. This is great.
5-volt lighter.
The best wedding ever.
Here we go.
Right. Okay, one light started. Light in Mannerheim. Light in Alpheim. Light in Svartalfheim. Light in Jotunheim. Light in Muspelheim. Light in Helheim.
Just one more. Just one more. Right behind you.
Light in Niflheim.
Bit of a height problem there, my love.
Challenge. There's no problems, there are merely challenges. Height problem sorted. Gods I hail and goddesses all, Isir and Vanir, Alps and Idis is here. Look well upon us, this wedding bless. Bless the work that is wrought this day. It is our tradition to welcome the spirits of those not present, of the ancestral line of the bride and groom. And in particular, I invite the bride and groom to call those close to them to be present at this time.
Ian Renton.
Dorothy Brody. Mitchell Brody.
Who stands for the groom?
I do.
I do. What is the worth of this man? That is always the key question.
He is a honourable, genuine, trustworthy, very reliable young man.
Thank you. Who stands for the bride?
I do.
What is the worth of this woman?
She is loving and caring, and when she loves you, she has your back forever. She's extremely loyal.
Thank you. This is a wedding which is long coming. Astrid and Corey I have known for many years, and they have spent a long, heartfelt time considering this marriage and working on their relationship together. And I praise them for that, for not rushing into something which always has the potential to go wrong. Corey and Astrid love each other deeply. As has been said by everybody here, by the people who spoke for them, they are loyal, they are honourable, and they are heartfelt in their love and passion for each other. And I welcome this marriage and welcome the journey that they are about to undertake. I now call upon the celebrant to solemnise this marriage.
My name is Jenny Shanklapore. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life.
I call upon all present to raise your arms and verbally indicate your satisfaction in the joining of those standing before you. Yes! Yes! Now then, nothing may stand in your way. Now speak your wedding vows.
We have come here on this 23rd day of November in the year 2019 to witness the joining of Corey and Astrid in marriage.
I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Corey Maxwell Renton, take you, Astrid Elizabeth Moore, to be my lawfully wedded wife. Yep. On this day, in front of all those present, I take you, Astrid Elizabeth Moore, to be my little wife from this day and every day to come. I promise to always look after you, care for you, make you noodles, give you tickles, sing Moana with you, buy you Build-A-Bears, oh, and stop the kids playing with your Build-A-Bears. From that Facebook spam early 2012, I knew we could be something special. And well, today that is that special day that you're now becoming my something special. I commit myself to building a home that is compassionate and respectful and honours family and friends alike. On this ring,
Okay, I swear to love,
I swear to love,
honour, respect and care for you.
honour, respect and care for you.
Take the ring from the groom and place it on your hand. Bride, wedding vows.
I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Astrid Elizabeth Moore, take you, Corey Maxwell Renton, to be my lawfully wedded husband. On this ring I swear to love, honour and respect you. I promise to always stand by your side through tough times and the good, to always make you feel loved and respected and be the wife you can be proud of. I promise to be your best friend, wing woman, and lover, to make you smile when you are sad, make you laugh when the world is at its darkest, I commit myself to building a home that is compassionate, respectful, and that honours family and friends alike.
Do we have the ribbons?
Are you grabbing them?
Sorry? Oh, yes, the ribbon. Do you want to give you the ribbons? Okay.
With this ring, I promise to love, honour, and respect you.
Okay. Both of you place your hands on the hammer and the ribbons. Who's got the ribbons?
Mum, ribbon.
I'm going to get you actually to hold the hammer. The hand of the hammer. There, like that. Corey and Astrid, these ties that bind you are a sign of the permanence of your marriage. That you and your families are now bound together in duty, honour and loyalty and love. I now call upon you to bless the weapons presented to each other as a sign of this bond and loyalty. But prior to that, the couple and the witnesses will now be led by the celebrant to sign the marriage contracts. Once this has been completed, they will return to the front of the harrow.
You're right-handed, right?
Yeah, keep it going.
We'll make it work.
Who's going to be the witnesses?
2 witnesses.
Witness?
Yeah. There was a mix-up.
When I have that again.
There's so much dress.
Kith and kin of Corey and Astrid, the sword is symbolic and the weapon is symbolic of the difficulties and challenges of life. Symbolic of standing together in loyalty and fidelity, defending the family and tribe against all of the trials that life will throw at them. I call upon the bride and groom to exchange traditional weapons as a sign of their commitment to each other and their kith and kin, and of their willingness to stand stand together against all who would drive them apart. Can the weapon be passed to Corey? I, Corey, present you, Astrid, with the weapon of my blood and my line.
with the weapon of my blood and my line.
With it I commit
To
protect and defend you, and if needed, give my life to this purpose. The bride, with her free hand, take the weapon, raise it to your lips, and kiss the hilt. And return it to the groom. Pass it back, move it back. Who has Astrid's weapon? I, Astrid, present you, Corey, with the weapon of my blood and my line. With it I commit to protect and defend you. Defend you. And if needed, give my life to this purpose. Groom takes weapon, raises it to his lips, kisses the hilt, and returns it to the bride, who then bride and groom turn to each other. I now call upon the gods and goddesses and all of the folk now present to witness these oaths, as it is writ into weird. Now, can someone tell me where the mead is?
Thomas!
Thank you.
That'll do.
There we go. A relatively small amount. Hold you a bit more. No, in our tradition, it is one of the principles of a wedding that the bride and groom share a horn of mead. It's where we get the word honeymoon from. And thus, I present this. Hallowed for the wedding pair, this horn shall be. I deem your days shall be good. Frith be in this mead and fruitfulness great, when you have drained the draught. I present this first to the groom, who will drink half of the horn.
Well, don't drink it all.
Why not?
Say something for me. Oi!
It must be good.
Paddy's, of course it is.
And can I have a refill, please, Mr. Drinksman? The rest of it. Hallowed to the bride pair, this horn shall be. Speak all your wishes for the well-being of this couple. This is addressed, in fact, to the bridal party, the full wedding party. And can we start with the best man, who will raise the horn to his lips, take a sip, he doesn't need to drink a large amount, and speak his best wishes to the bride and groom.
long happy marriage.
Next.
Go well with this man.
We have another jug.
It's a big sip.
And the next.
Aaron.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I wish you a lifetime of love, loyalty and happiness. May you find joy together for all your days. May your love continue to grow as I have seen both of you grow over the last few
Is there anyone else that would like to give the...
There's still Kit and Aaron.
Sorry. I did not realise.
Aaron is attempting to skip his turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
One more.
Hello to the bride pair this horn shall be, and to the gods and goddesses all. Holy ones here blessing we ask, for a marriage filled with goodness, with life, with love and laughter. Gods and goddesses who look well upon the Middlegarth's weddings, ancestral spirits of the clans of Corey and Astrid, I hallow this bowl to you all. Cast friendly eyes upon the marriage of Corey and Astrid. Grant that it will be fruitful, filled with joy and peace and happiness, and that their children be worthy of the best of their line, mighty in luck, wisdom and strength. I call upon you all to hail Corey and Astrid. Hail! Hail! Turn towards the people. Kith and kin, all gathered here, I present to you the bride and the groom.
You're stuck with me
start by first thanking my amazing family and friends for all their help making today happen. To Leif and Spirit for such a beautiful ceremony. To Kit for making our beautiful swords. Doug for making sure Corey got his shit together. And got here on time. Danielle and Chad for helping with the music. Erica and Clayton for the beautiful necklaces. And the bridal party and Catherine, Patty and Thomas for making the amazing alcohol. Today would not look this beautiful if it wasn't the help from my amazing mum, stepdad, and my wonderful auntie, and my cousin. I'm so lucky to have such an amazing family who loves me, supports me, and who's shown Corey the same love. I really can't thank you enough for putting up with my anxiety and my inability to make decisions. That being said, I knew the most important decision was already made. Corey, you came into my life by accident. You were meant to be a fun night and a lift home, and quickly became my favourite person. I knew when we were in each other's heads in the first week that we had something special. We've had our ups and downs over the past 8 years, and I've watched you grow into such an amazing person who I'm very proud of. I'm excited to continue growing with you on our journey through life together. You make me feel like one of the luckiest girls around, and I'm so lucky you saw something in me that not even I could. We've gone through complete hell and back multiple times, and it's only made us stronger together. I would not be the woman I am today if it wasn't for you by my side. Until we have seen someone's darkness, we don't really know who they are. Until we forgive someone for their darkness, we don't know what love is. I feel this resonates with our relationship. We each see the darkest parts of each other, and we still love each other fully. There comes a time when the word love just doesn't seem strong enough to describe the feelings I have for you. But I found a beautiful saying on Facebook that I'd like to share. In every relationship, there are 3 rings.
Hold on, does Brad, Shane or Doug want to finish that?
The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the supper ring.
Well, I'm done.
I should add that when we first got engaged 5 years ago, Corey found that saying and for years has been snickering over saying it on our wedding day. I do believe I threatened to stab him with a fork if he used it in his speech. So I know it was past the best man to use in his speech, so none of us sucked in, beat you to it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You should have known that sharing the same twisted sense of humour would come back to bite you.
Yeah, you weren't meant to be the first one.
You are the perfect half of me, and without you I'd be lost. Together we complement each other's strengths and weaknesses, and I'm so truly lucky to have become your wife today. I love you. Woo!
Well, she's taken part of my speech. Now, where was the speech? Aaron, do you have the speech made or what? Oh, there it is. First, I'd like to thank for everyone coming and sharing this special day with Astrid and I. I'd like to give a special thanks to those who came early and helped up this morning, and to Shelley and Lissy for the work they have put into this to make this special day the day we wanted. It is a pleasure to have everyone here, particularly those who travel from faraway places. On behalf of everyone here, I'd like to thank the following people for making this night a boozing night for us all. Thanks to Catherine for the use of her bar setup and the kegs that came with it. Thank you for Paddy for the mead that he made. Damn, that's amazing. And thank you for Thomas for making the amazing cocktails and shots.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
I'd like to thank Shelley for all the support that she's given me, particularly in the most recent years. I'm not sure if I want to thank her for allowing to marry Astrid, or charge her weekly for making sure that Astrid doesn't move back in with her.
She knows where you sleep.
Unfortunately.
You love me!
You love me now!
Astrid, if you hadn't worked it out, you were kind of mine from when I put the hose clamp on your finger. Right back at Enfield, the difference now is, well, I don't need a screwdriver to put it on. I don't know what happened to that one, or bunnies didn't have the right size in stock. I knew you were mine from the day we played Halo. I sniped you from across the map and you proceeded to call me, looked at Shelley, coconut, and proceeded to find me and hammer me. We had some good times, and we had some better times watching you when your face dropped on Halo Reach when Master Chief dies. If someone asked me 9 years ago if I was going to get married, I would have said no. Then this amazing little came into my life, and well, one thing led to another, and well, you're all here. I believe you're witnesses, right? You're a groomsman, you don't have a choice. We have most definitely had some hard times, but if anything, it's proven that we can get through anything and we'll do anything. It's been a fun and interesting 8 years with lots of ups and downs, and we've worked through them all. And it's made us stronger. I'm sure the rest of our lives will be more fun, if not more interesting. Once again, thank you for everyone coming, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
You can get the pickup shots while I get the man. Okay.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming here today to help celebrate this special day for my beautiful daughter and her husband, Corey. Corey has been a part of our family for such a long time that it feels weird to welcome him to the family. I guess this just makes it official. You're stuck with us now, Corey. Corey, we love you. We are proud to have you as an official part of our family. Astrid has not been the easiest child to raise, but I stand here as a proud mother who has managed to survive the experience. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and as Astrid's mother, I am one tough mother. All jokes aside, Astrid is so full of love and will love with her whole heart. She will fight and defend those lucky enough to be chosen to be worthy of her love. Corey and Astrid is blessed. Astrid is blessed that you have chosen her to be your wife, but you are just as blessed that she has chosen you. I wish you both a lifetime of love, happiness, and best wishes. And lots of grandbabies for me!
I will get a shot.
Game on. Now, I've known young Corey here for 10 odd years. 12 maybe. I met Astrid about 8 years ago. Shall we go into that? My sister and I thought we'd drop in on Corey one day, just say hi. Out of the blue. Nice thing to do, we're in the area. Seems we interrupted something at the time.
Just a little, Brad.
And we find this young lady cowering, covered in a blanket. Rather red face. Me and my sister quite enjoyed the experience of embarrassing them both immensely. That was the first time I met Astrid.
She's got more clothes on.
Won't forget it. Since then, I've seen them go through some fairly hard times. Ups and downs, turmoils, hate, love, the works. Helped to move house about 30, 40 times.
62 actually.
62, sorry. That was an interesting experience in itself, which I won't go into. Still seeking therapy.
Is that what the bills keep coming in? Right, okay.
But I've also seen such beautiful growth with them both. From such immature personalities into beautiful young humans.
Can't argue.
Who are both very much alone. Seeing them grow into adults. Something I honestly never thought I'd see.
Well, hopefully try that.
She's a little bit different.
Okay, sort of
right,
help.
Brad.
Working on it. In progress.
She's like a field band.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd see this day come myself. And we did have an action plan in place if in case one of you started the run.
Oh, well, the cable ties are in the boot. Right.
Cable ties, ropes, sedatives, a few other devices.
I'm going to run now, yeah?
Do what you like, you're married. But yeah, I've got to say, I'm damn proud of the pair of you. I'm privileged to be part of your tribe. Thank you. Amy?
Kit, there is a kit. Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Improv time!
You don't know me.
I am slightly concerned about this, Kaz.
I wouldn't be.
I would be. I've met both of you. I'm still concerned of the name.
Thanks very much. Love is beautiful. It's beautiful from a homicide.
Told you.
Thank you very much. I specifically called asking if there was to be speeches, and I was told there wouldn't be, so I haven't.
And now what are you doing?
Making a speech.
Apparently.
Doing great, sweetie.
Thanks very much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, good speech.
Improv time!
Tell me about
Love you. Thanks very much for giving me the honour of being your maid of honour. It's such a special role, and it's really nice that the ceremony was so different. I really appreciate being a part of it, and I genuinely wish you every bit of happiness. And please stay married forever. I don't recommend divorce, thank you.
Tell me what to do.
Now, where is Kit? It was on that table. I know it. Mr. Kit!
And Catherine.
I didn't know it was time.
Yeah,
Now I'm concerned. I wasn't concerned. Leave the wine glass.
I'm a lord.
Do you really want to risk?
No.
You will be friends.
For what?
Exactly.
So, when we first met Corey and Astrid, they've gone through ups and downs in a relationship. When we first met them, they were not super healthy people. Like, they were not super healthy together. They just started to move out, and Astrid took up some lessons with me, and we started working on some things. There are a lot of things of, no, I don't want to do that. No, I can't see the point of that. I don't understand exactly
They are
why that's
sword
happening.
lessons, people.
No, I can't be bothered doing that because I don't know exactly why it happened.
So when I first met Astrid, it was via Kit, and we met together in a pub. And it was a little awkward at first, but then Kit left us alone to go and get some drinks, and we basically just teamed up on Kit. So, as Kit had said, when we first met them, they were not in a healthy place, and one of the things I first did was talk with Astrid about separating from Corey.
That went well.
And so it was like, no, we've got her back. She's truly a good person. We want to do the right thing for her, and so she was breaking up and she needed somewhere to live. So she ended up living in the granny flat at the back of my house, because what better way to support somebody than to give them a place to stay. While she was in the granny flat, she was learning to be herself. She was living as a single person for the first time, and it was a little bit challenging for her. However, during that period, she started to grow and to mature. And it was a good period because she matured enough that she decided that Corey actually was a good person for her. And it started to renew that relationship with a few bumps and hitches, but overall it was seeming to go quite well.
During this time, both of these guys started to get back in contact and start renegotiating a relationship and built it from the ground up, starting with good communication and talking and paying attention to each other and themselves. Unfortunately, during this time, there was a really quite tragic event that happened, and as a result, there's an empty seat at the table here tonight. But as a result of that, both of these guys came out so much stronger. It put so many things in perspective, and since then they've had such a drive behind them to make their lives the best they can be for themselves and everyone around them. So, to finish up, guys, through the time we've known you, you've matured so much. You've learned so much about how to be better people and how to push forward. And through your communication and trust, you have the foundations of such an amazing relationship. We've watched you go from people that really aren't great from each other to one of the best foundations for relationships we have ever seen. So keep it up, guys. Keep on making yourselves and each other better. We believe in you.
I was really touched by the service that you guys had today. In that same tradition, I'm sure you guys are familiar with the Hovmod. There are words from that text that I think speak really true to the life that you guys are building together. They of faith, they of frienders, sjálfur í smalna. En odd hier þeirra dragi spænar þeir góðan getur, which speaks of, Odin speaks of, even though cattle die and kindred die, all men are mortal, that which does not die is the deeds of the glorious dead. And he continues, they of fear, they of friend, repeating, Spænar þeir góðan getur, þeirra dragi. Oh, I can remember it. Sounding something government hadn't fair. But it's that again, cattle die, kindred die, all men are mortal. But I know that thing that does not die is the deeds of the man who has done well. And I see in this ceremony, in the way that you comport yourselves as people, both individually and together, that you honour the glorious deeds in the name of the dead, and the people that you love, and the way that their spirit lives forth in the world to enrich other people, and you carry that forward in the way that you live. And I see that the way that you will carry that on in your lives to enrich the world and the community around you. I just wanted to say that.
If I
with the blacksmith. Well then, that explains quickly. It's annoying the fuck out of me.
I'll swim and sail on savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning, and gladly ride the waves of life if you would marry me. Nor scorching sun, nor freezing cold will stop me on my journey if you will promise me your heart
and love me for eternity. My dearest one, my darling dear, your mighty words astound me, but I've no need of mighty deeds when I feel your arms around me.
But I would bring you rings of gold, I'd even sing you poetry, and I would keep you from all harm if you would stay beside me.
I have no use for rings of gold, I care not for your poetry, I only want your hand to hold.
I only want you near me, to love, to kiss, to sweetly hold, for the dancing and the dreaming. Through all the sorrows and delights, I'll keep your love beside me. I'll swim and sail on savage seas with ne'er a fear of drowning, and gladly ride the waves of life if you will marry me. If you will marry me.
Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment in each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago, I was her number one, she told me so. And she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way, but I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a mother runs deep, and I prayed that she'd find you someday. But it's still hard to give her away, for I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew, the one that I read all those fairy tales to and tucked into bed Christmas nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her was only a matter of time. But I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a mother runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first, I loved her first. The first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a mother runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
Let's get pissed!
Pour on the rattling bar, the block down in the valley, oh.